Hey, what's going on, Huckleberries and Patriots? Jameson, Ellis here. So I'm fired up about my relaunch rally this upcoming Saturday called Liberty on the Lake. And we're going to have MAGA superstar Bryson, let's go Brandon, as well as country music sensation Payton Howie. But I've got a bit of bad news. So apparently one of the MAGA rappers, which they haven't all been announced yet, by the way, but apparently one of the entertainers that was going to be here isn't able to make it. You see, they work for a big name news network, and I heard that apparently my opponent here in District 2 may be feeling a little bit of the heat because, again, I heard that their campaign reached out to this news network that also employs this MAGA rapper and told them that said MAGA rapper was performing at our event. And so we got into some trouble since it's a fundraiser and it could be seen as a conflict of interest. Now, that's totally understandable, right? I kind of get that. But this move by my opponent kind of seems desperate, right? What would cause my opponent to do this? Could it be because I called him out on his BS explanation of HR 550? Which is the Immunization Infrastructure Modernization Act of 2021, where he claimed that it was Republican-led, it was really RINO-led, but then failed to tell you that it was sponsored by Ann Custer, an ultra-liberal Democrat from New Hampshire. Or the part about it costing $400 million. Or what about voting yes on HR 6395, which is the National Defense Authorization Act that failed on several counts? It failed to reform authorization of the use of military force in Iraq. It forced women to sign up for the draft, which I get that some people don't care about because, I've actually had people troll me saying equal rights, right? Except a requirement literally means the opposite of a right. But what bothers me the most is this. We haven't had a draft since 1973. Now, I'll come back to that here in a moment. But something else that is a hot topic here are the red flag laws that were in that legislation. The bill would allow military courts to issue protective orders that can be used to confiscate guns from active duty military personnel without due process. Active military. Really? So let me get this straight. Active servicemen who are trained how to use a weapon, which also includes safety training, deserve to have red flag laws slapped on them. Why? Oh, and we haven't had a draft since 1973, but all of a sudden it's a good idea to require women to sign up for the draft? Are you kidding me? Here's the deal. If Republicans voted to make your wives, girlfriends, daughters, daughter-in-laws, aunts, granddaughters, etc. sign up for a possible future draft, you can bet there's a possible draft on the horizon. Right? So pass legislation that would require women to sign up for the draft and then slap red flag laws on active military? Does this make sense to anyone, or am I the only person that finds this a bit strange? And this is only a tip of the iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. I'll post Dan Crenshaw's voting record in the comments below. Make the decision for yourselves, okay? Make it for yourselves whether he still represents your Texas and America First values. Oh, and he voted to certify the election and actually believes Trump legitimately lost. So there's that. Tyranny comes in all shapes and sizes, ladies and gentlemen. And the worst kind of tyranny is when someone has you so fooled because you're so focused on their right hand that you completely miss what their left hand is doing. And the most effective way that we can resist tyranny is to educate ourselves and educate others. Start to resist or cease to exist. The choice is yours. And so if you're sick of celebrity politicians like Dan Crenshaw voting away your liberty and money, and you want a true conservative, a true Texas conservative to represent you and be your voice in the district, then I humbly ask for your vote and your support. Join us this Saturday for Liberty on the Lake, and stay tuned for more big announcements as Saturday draws near. It's only when real, original intent, constitutional patriots stand together that we can win the fight to restore liberty, refund the police, make America America again, and fire DC from DC. Oh, and Dan, nice try.